Hello there, listeners. We are here again. James here.
And Bart here, welcome in 2026 and in our first episode, January 26.
I hope that you are all right because actually we are, and we want to, of course, talk about our hobby. So, what do we have today in our schedule? First of all, we will talk about 11th edition because there is a rumor that we will be seeing 11th edition of Warhammer 40k sooner than later.
I think that it's not a rumor any longer because we are already in the process of release of the last campaign.
Yeah, we'll
For
just,
this edition, we'll
yeah.
talk about it later.
Yep.
But I'm quite sure that during the summer, we will have a new starter and 11th edition of 40k.
Yep. So this is the first topic. The second, Bart.
The second one is, of course, Starcraft tabletop miniature game, because finally Archon Studio published the
Roadmap.
the starters and the roadmap for this game. So we'll cover this topic quite deeply.
Then we will jump a little bit into Warhammer Live because also this happened in a 2026.
Yeah, we already had the first Warhammer Live in 2026, and it was quite cool.
Yeah, it was all right. We'll talk about it a little bit in 11th edition when we will be discussing 11th edition, but the rest of stuff not mentioned there will be after that. And then over wargaming news, over wargaming stuff. Not to spoil ahead, this is our from the hobby. Of course, we'll talk about our hobbies as well and what's going on in our studio.
Yes, because we had some amazing projects lastly.
Especially one which we'll talk about is like one in the world. There is nothing like anywhere originality 100% and beyond.
Yeah, so if you have some spare time, or maybe you're assembling the models or driving, we will spend a half an hour or hour with us.
Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Have a nice listening, guys, and let's jump straight into the first topic.
And our first topic is a giveaway.
It's like coming to an end, but it's still going on till the 1st of February. You've got a time to enter. So, Bart, why are we doing the giveaway?
We are doing a giveaway because we reached 40k followers on our Instagram, and it's quite a big number, and we decided to share some models, some love with you.
What can you get during the giveaway? 3 things, maybe more. First of all, the first place, let's say, it's Space Wolves Army Starter, and it's like
the best-selling starter ever.
Come on, it's awesome, guys. And the second place will get a painted figure miniature of Ragnar Blackmane here in our studio. And the third place will get the €50 voucher for our web store. So that's it. How to enter?
I believe you have to log into your Instagram account or Facebook account and comment the reel.
There is a pinned reel on our profile on our Instagram, and you've got to comment 40k in the comments, and you will get in your direct messages, DMs, you will get a giveaway task.
Yep.
So this is it. Jump straight into it if you haven't already done so. And what can we say more? Good luck, guys.
Good luck, guys.
At the beginning, we also talk about our personal spaces, our stuff, what are we doing actually in our hobbies. So, Bart, what's up in your little sandbox of miniatures?
Oh boy.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on? So I'm really deep into the Dungeons and Dragons lately, and finally I have collected all the books for the 5th edition of Dungeons and Dragons. I have them all right now, so it's a big success because I had some troubles with Dungeon of the Mad Mage and Ghost of Saltmarsh because they are out of print right now. I had to find them on eBay, but they are with me finally.
They were pricey, more or like
a little bit.
Okay.
But
it was not scalpers range, I guess.
Yes, it was the last push to collect them all, so
Okay.
it was okay. It is the first one. The second one is I get back to creating Necromunda terrains. I have a plan for quite big table to play the Necromunda, or maybe one-page rules with Gang Wars supplement, because across the street there is a new club, and they decided to start wargaming section.
Well, I do believe we talked about this a little bit, right, in the last podcast.
Maybe I don't
Yeah.
remember, to be
I
honest.
do believe, yeah. We've got guys in like next door who are like running a little club.
Yeah, and we are playing Shatterpoint so far, and I would like to introduce them to my beloved Necromunda.
Yeah.
So to make a proper entry games, I need finished terrains, and that's my jam right now. And my third focus in the past month, it was War Master. I'm not sure if you are familiar with this system. It's basically, it is the small scale of the old world Warhammer Fantasy Battle.
Yeah, the smaller scale for old world. So
yeah,
okay.
And
I do believe we did some for the clients, so I'm trying to
Yeah, and normally it is
Yeah.
10 millimeter scale.
Okay.
And I decided to go another way, and I printed them all in 15 millimeter scale.
So they will be bigger.
Yeah, they are a little bit bigger.
Okay, so they don't lose the quality and the details.
It's just because
Okay.
I think that they look a little bit better.
Okay.
Because the details are bigger, and you still have a lot of models on the table. So yeah, so far I have Vampires Army and Dwarfs Army from Forest Dragon, I believe. The creator is called Forest Dragon.
The Vampires ones are those green on your shelf?
Yes,
this is
yes,
it? Okay,
yes,
okay.
yes,
So
yes.
now I know which.
And I have dwarfs at home. I'm cleaning them and assembling, because after the 3D print you have to do some post processing anyway. Yeah. And I have plan, unfortunately or fortunately, for the next two armies. So it's Orcs and Empire. I don't know why.
It's just going. It's just happening.
It's just happening. Yeah.
Okay.
And you, James?
Yeah, I like three completely different things are going on in my personal space of miniature hobby. First of all, I opened Warhammer Quest Darkwater.
That's cool.
And I'm in the process of like building minis. They are notably, it should be easier than I'm doing this, because like they have those pins you can push and assemble them very quickly. But I decided to cut them off and just normally glue everything together, as every miniature should do. Right now I'm left with pestigores and some minor in enemies, but all the heroes, bosses, and the knights from Nurgle are already done. So I will be ready to play it probably in the next 2 weeks. That's what I'm like aiming for. Right now I'm amazed by the quality and how the system of the campaign works, because I'm watching the gameplays on YouTube right now.
By the way, I saw in the new White Dwarf there is a small expansion for Warhammer Quest Darkwater. Maybe it's worth to look, because they provided a lot of stat blocks for additional units. So maybe it's worth to check, because White Dwarf is not so expensive, and it's always good to have some variety with your units.
Yeah, we will talk about ordering this after the show then, I guess.
Yeah, and by the way, we have one ongoing commission right now with Darkwater at our best display level, so I can't wait what our painters will create with it.
But if that's true that White Dwarf has it, I will probably order. If you don't know, if you are working in a commission painting studio, like I am a marketeer here, I've got the head of the studio. You got paid in miniatures. My son eats plastic for breakfast, lunch, and the dinner. So yeah, this is it, how it works here. So the second thing is, which I'm on, because we've got a little collaboration, and I don't know if I can talk about it directly with whom. but it needs a lot of 3D printing.
Yep.
Here where we work. So the 3D printing became my.
I'm quite sure. I'm quite sure that you can, because
Yeah.
when you will publish this podcast, the video
Will be
on.
Yeah, really. Okay,
So yeah, we have our first collaboration with Bamboo Lab.
Bamboo Lab. So you know, those guys probably because
it's one of the main brands for FDM 3D printing.
Yeah, we are doing some collab with them for showing the basics of 3D printing and how it's actually it's simple. My mind was stuck with 3D printing somewhere like when it was introduced, and watching the videos, reading about this made like the image that it's so difficult to get the print done. You need to have a lot of a special knowledge in your head, in small thumb, to run a good looking print. It turns out it's not as a case anymore, because those stuff is like ready to print from the box.
Is it plug and play?
Not 100%, but 98, yes.
Okay.
I have here a guidance, but I do believe getting through the installation guide and other stuff, you in your own home, you are ready to print 3D print in PLA, in plastic, everything you actually want with a basic printer which we got from Bamboo. It's Bamboo Lab A1. You can print everything. Right now we don't have any problems with it. It's fresh, it's new, right?
Normally in studio we have a few printers from Bamboo, but they are high end.
Yeah.
And this A1 is a nice introductory.
Little sister is keeping up.
Yeah.
It's just keeping up right now. We did some. I learned some single filament printing. We are testing right now the multicolor printing on the bigger printers. But we'll just run A1 with multicolor as well, because it can do this, and so on. And right now, I'm just I've got two monitors at work. One monitor is my work actually, and second monitor is like watching the camera of the nozzle inside the 3D printer to watch how my prints are growing. So it's my little hobby right now. And the last thing, painting. I'm really moved up with painting my Krieg army, which. This will be one sentence because I can talk about this long enough. So I am really happy with how they are coming out, and I think we should. I think how to show them to you. I will show them to you somehow when they will be finished. When the first batch of test models will be finished. So this is what's going on in my little sandbox.
Yes, and it's time to jump into the big news, into the rumor engine. Let's go.
Yes, rumor engine. We'll do small rumor engine, but as you said in the beginning, in the introduction, these are probably not rumors, but there will be some rumors. But some stuff here looks like it's going on.
Yeah, let's focus on 500 words firstly.
Okay, so 500 words happened. We've got commissions, we've got everything.
And everyone knows that it is the end of the edition.
If it will be one go, a little deception from Games Workshop that looks books which looking are like Arcs of Omen, and then silence. Okay, but yeah, we've got the second thing, which is Maelstrom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm a bit disappointed with Blackheart model. Maybe it's unpopular opinion, but I prefer the old one. It had much more character.
Okay, I don't live enough like in this hobby to remember actually the old Blackheart model.
In 2009, I believe it was the release of the first Kuron.
Okay.
And it was the moment I jumped into the hobby.
Okay, so there is a little nostalgia there.
Yes, a little nostalgia there. I remember the White Dwarf with the big Chaos Space Marines on the cover. And I believe it was from 2009. I will check it out after the podcast. and it was the release date of the Huron, and he had a super nice pose with his power claw. And
I will
yeah,
look this model on the Lexicanum because on Lexicanum is everything, right? But yeah, for me,
but retinue of the Huron is much better because
Okay.
the red corsairs are my jam. Yeah,
like I'm kind of I don't even like compare myself with you in the terms of experience in this hobby, of course. But for me, I was hoping for some more maybe chaos with the second like part because
he doesn't have this evil in the
yes,
sculpt.
he's bad, but
He's bland.
he's not bad, but not bad to the bone, I do believe. And this is like
I totally love the retinue, as I said, especially this bounty hunter, the crocodile bounty hunter.
yes.
It will be the model for my Necromunda collection
Okay,
for sure.
okay, yeah, it will be very, very much, good to
It's
to this
it's the
system.
same with the box of Capitan Titus and his retinue.
Yeah.
Okay, Capitan Titus and his two friends are cool, but for my collection, the retinue will join the Hive City.
The whole living department. It's as I like. I did believe I write about this somewhere that the most ultramarine release possible because Titus next to the ultramarines are taking a literal government to his side, to fight with spreadsheets. Yes, so this is it. So yeah, those two things, those two releases are clear signs of that we are going to
What
end times.
do you think? How many books will we have in this collection?
No,
Because so far we have two
two.
expansions.
Arcs of Omen were 5, and I
Yeah.
do believe there will be maybe 5, maybe
Maybe.
4.
The Gathering Storm was 3, I believe.
3, okay. I don't think they finished with those 2. I don't think it will be
The next
3.
one will be connected with Iron Warriors for sure.
Because we saw this on the Warhammer
Yeah.
Live.
Maybe it's not for sure.
Should be. I think they wouldn't show some parts and hint everyone in a like very
Do you
descriptive way.
expect that we will have another Primarch like Perturabo?
We talked about this, but I don't think that was a Primarch, or maybe shit.
This rumor engine wasn't a Primarch,
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay.
In Maelstrom, I'm quite excited because they announced that the players will be able to create their own heroes.
In what way? Like on the Games Workshop or in the campaign?
In probably in campaign, but they announced the system where you can create, for example, Dark Angels Librarian on bike.
Okay.
Or any kind of like a puzzles.
So your custom character.
It is your custom character for your chapter or for your army.
Star Wars Legion introduced the customizable generals in the some last update. So it's kind of doable, right? So, but in the one set, but how it will be cool if you could like generate yourself in the Warhammer 40k universe, and buy the model and paint the model and go on. RPG games like on the PC and consoles, it's normal that you're creating your own character.
Yes. I'm just a bit afraid of the balance of this system.
Okay.
But on the other hand, it might be designed with campaign play, with narrative play in mind. So I'm just curious of how they will do this. And I'm also curious what will be the last big cliffhanger at the end of this campaign.
That's
series.
What I was talking about. I don't think the Maelstrom is opening a way to the cliffhanger as a third book, and that's it. I think that there will be something more, because right now we are getting a huge conflicts in like different places in galaxy. 500 worlds, Ultramarines versus Necrons.
Yes.
Maelstrom, those guys pirates against other pirates, Aldari pirates, right? We'll get Iron Warriors versus who and where.
Okay, and is it a build-up to Armageddon?
Yeah, but that's what I was like aiming for. Armageddon, comeback of Armageddon. If that's a rumor, right? But if this rumor is true, count me in because I love this setting. Not only because
I would love to see a Steel Legion for Imperial Guard for Astra
yes,
Militarum in plastic.
maybe not possible because the Astra Militarum got Krieg last year, but maybe somewhere in the edition, right? It will be great to see. Armageddon is Black Templars because as well. So that's why I want to see them, and I want to see a return of one guy, which is Commissar Yarrick. I think they made him dirty. This guy couldn't die in his sleep, for God's sake. This was a warrior, so I do believe he will come back. This is my personal.
It is a beloved character for the Gas Cult too.
Yes. So yeah, this is my point. But if Armageddon, of course, orcs, then versus who?
Blood Angels, I think.
And this is what I heard as well, Blood Angels. So we will have turn back from Ultramarines. The Titus was the big thing, the last big thing in the 10th edition, and we will have switch on the poster boys.
I will need to check because Blood Angels, I believe that in the current lore, Blood Angels are in the Imperium Nihilus part of the galaxy, and the Gilliman and Ultramar is in Imperium Sanctus.
Okay, I'm not familiar as well, so much in the topology and geography,
because the Cicatrix Maledictum, this Great Rift,
yes,
and
so it's completely over part and stuff.
Yes, and the Lion is also in Imperium Nihilus.
He is, but he isn't. Kinda, he's Regis teleports, whatever.
He's creating his own little empire.
Yes.
At the end of the Lion book, he met with Dante from Blood Angels, and Dante announced that the Gilliman is alive, and Lion was surprised that wow, I'm not alone, and this is how the book ends. I'm really curious of how GW will connect all these loosey stories to create something believable.
Or they lost already the track of the things, and we will get something that will satisfy some part of people and anger some other parts. So yeah, we'll have to see. But do we have something to add here about the? Yes, I think we have. 10th edition was like a clear cutout from 9th edition, right? Do you think 11th will be the same, or we will see a little bit of a refinement, to the 10th edition? Because I didn't live enough cycles of this.
All
changes.
I need is alternative activation system.
Okay, yeah.
In 40k.
Yeah,
that's all I need in this game.
If you ask whenever Bart about why he's not playing Warhammer 40k, he's always bringing up the alternate activation, and this is it, right?
Yeah, I just hate you go system when you have to move all your army,
everything,
annihilate half of the army of the enemy,
Alpha Strike,
and then play with the remainings. Yeah.
Okay. So
that's why I love the Shatterpoint. That's why I really like Kill Team. I like Necromunda because you have constantly something to do near the table.
You don't have time, to go to make some tea. Go to the bathroom and.
Okay, yeah. It's not the case. It's not so much the case because you have some reaction abilities and stuff like this, but it's not the core of the game. That's why I love Legends Imperialis too.
Okay.
And I can't wait, but I don't think it will happen.
So Games Workshop, if you are listening and you've got
for sure.
If you're listening, please, Bart is asking for alternate activation.
I'm really curious if our listeners prefer the 40k as it is, or also want to switch.
Yeah, just let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Maybe we will have one comment.
Yeah,
somewhere.
YouTube doesn't like us in the terms of comments, but please, if you're listening,
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah.
Let us know you're alive.
We will be super happy to discuss with you in the comment
Yes,
section.
even if you'll be one guy. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is it about the 11th edition. Yeah, I can't wait. For me personally, I can't wait for 11th edition. We'll see what the time
Yeah,
will bring.
and I think that this topic will get back every month for the next half year.
Until it will happen, right? And then we will talk about it when it will happen, right? And then we will talk after it will happen. So yeah, this is it. Basically, let's jump to the next topic.
And it is inside the studio.
Yeah, inside the studio. Yeah. So inside the studio, some things happened in the last month, and we want to share them with you.
Yeah, admins for we are constantly busy painting all the models, and we recently had a chance to paint another wave of releases for Dungeons and Lasers for Archon Studio.
And not only Dungeons and Lasers, but Masters of the Universe as well, right? If you will get into the Archon Studio website, go to the blog, and you will see Q1 releases, 2026 releases. Like probably when you look on those box arts, most of this stuff is from us.
Yeah, I'm super proud.
Like this.
I'm super proud that our artists are capable to paint such amazing box arts.
Me personally, I loved those like Cronenberg styles things, meaty stuff, and those alla beholders, because these were beholders, but alla beholders, floating eyes and other stuff. Just go check it out, people, because it's really worth
inside
watching.
info, we are actively painting a lot of models for the Starcraft for Archon 2.
Yes, we are doing this. We cannot talk about this more, but we won't. Probably
yes,
you can hear this because
definitely.
Yes, like when the time will come, we will emerge from shadows and show our work, everything which we have done. So expect.
Expecto patronum.
Expecto momentum in our website and on our socials after the pre-orders we launch on the Starcraft. We'll get back to Starcraft in a moment.
But we have big plans for this game.
Yes. Let's move on to what have we done already in the studio as well. We finished a huge Emperor's Children army. And
you saw it probably everywhere on our social media.
Like right now, on Instagram, the full game is still pinned. It's like the bank breaking content for us. But if you scroll a little bit down, there is a full army, like in this painting scheme with tanks, made with Icarus pattern conversion kits. Every hero. I do believe there is even two.
Yeah, and I will surprise you maybe because we are painting and making a wave 4, I believe, for this army, because we are doing this army in waves.
Yeah,
and in wave 4 we will be able to present you 3 custom-made, totally kit-bashed demon princes.
Yes.
And we are doing a lot of free-handed banners.
Yeah, so right now I'm recording those because they are in the production as we speak right now. So so this is it.
And I totally can't wait to show you all the models because they are awesome.
Yeah. The second army that we're working on is another there are twice models as on this Emperor's Children army. There's a lot of infantry. Salamanders from Horus Heresy era.
Yeah, it is the biggest Horus Heresy army we have ever made in our studio.
Built and made.
With 3D printed bases,
yes.
Some conversions. Especially, I really like the new Saturn 9 Terminators.
Saturn 9
with schools of dragons on the shoulder pads.
Yeah, this is awesome. It. And one thing to notice here is that we are making this army using a new Vallejo paints. Is it called Vallejo? Vallejo. Let's call this like Mexican style. Vallejo. Vallejo. Okay.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure as well. So, but yeah, the producer probably of those paints. It's one of the biggest. So metallic paints, true metallic paints they are called.
Yes, it is a new series of the paints
where you get 4 paints.
And we decided to try them in our own way.
And it's different. It's way different.
It's different.
It's different,
Especially
than
for Space Marines. It is something I would definitely want to discover in our studio.
It's way easier to paint, to give depth with those metallic paints, because when you are getting one layer of metallic paint, it's just one layer. It doesn't have depth, right? But
this is something else.
Yeah. This is really good.
I think that we shall record maybe in the future another podcast, maybe with the video part, about the top 5 or top 10 epic armies we have ever made in our studio.
That's an idea, I think, and I think it's good mentioning.
Because sometimes we are doing really unique things,
projects, right? And and I do believe.
And one of these unique projects is almost ready, and it is this Warlord Titan.
Oh yeah, we are jumping into it right now. Okay, Warlord Titan. I do believe it
is crazy.
It was in our newsletter before. I showed, if you are reading our newsletter, I showed the head. Of the. This was the only thing I showed anywhere.
It took us some time because this model is fully converted.
Like there is only one armor plate which is like not converted, but because there will be a freehand.
2 big freehands
on the shins, right?
Yep.
And on the
shoulder pad,
arm pad, somewhere here, like in the shoulder. Every time I come to the paintings, to the painter room, which is like responsible, Eve, which is responsible for this project. I cannot stop staring at this project.
There is so much happening on this model.
Yes.
Eyes, wounds, slime.
It's difficult to paint those Hue Warlord Titans, because you've got a lot of space which has no texture and anything. We made that texture. We made those stuff which are
because
there.
Basically the Titan is loyalist Titan, so it's clean, and we had to make it chaotic.
And when you're getting normal Warlord Titan, you just dry airbrush, and that's it probably.
And the sneak peek for you that we have not one but two more Warlord Titans in our queue, and it is so crazy.
60 kilo of resin. Yes.
That in half of the year we are able to make 3. The biggest Warlord Titans in our studio.
Yeah, they're not coming.
How cool is that?
But in trios, right? So, but yeah, we had some luck with the resin models, because we made 2 Thunderhawks
and what's more, recently we have not only Titans, but we have also the Tau Titan. It's Taunar.
Yeah,
we have Thunderhawks.
Yeah.
We have Bio Titan for the Tyranids. We have the Haridan.
And Seraptech for Necrons.
And Seraptech for the Necrons.
Yeah, this woodland.
So it's so crazy time, and I hope you will find some time, James, to make maybe comparisons of the biggest models of the Warhammer 40k.
Yeah, there will be a block for 100%.
And we have the Orion dropship for the custodies right now too.
As well? Oh,
yes.
I didn't know that. Okay. Come on, people. So you're seeing how we are busy in our studio right now, and just follow us on our socials.
Yeah, just be with us. Leave a comment,
gallery.
Because we love doing crazy things. And if you are thinking about some crazy commission,
just let us know.
There is a big chance that we are able to do it.
I wouldn't say even big chance. We did some crazy stuff, and I will tell you that we will do it.
Yeah, and not only the big crazy stuff, because for example, a few weeks ago we had a commission for the single Sisters of Silence, where we had to 3D design the custom head for this model based on the player's wife.
Yes, and this is one thing. And if you remember, and this is also pinned on our Instagram, we've got a single Space Marine with a Garfield head.
Oh, this is crazy,
And we will do another 4.
Yes.
3 with like copies of Garfield, and 1 with a dog. It's called Woody, I do believe.
I do believe.
Yeah. So even if it's one single Ultramarine, and you want to do this, we're open for suggestions. Just contact us for our website, people. And that's it. Let's move from our studio and let's jump into the second topic of this podcast.
Yeah, and it will be Starcraft, because we can Inside the studio, we did not talk about inside the studio a lot during the last podcast, and some things accumulated for today.
So let's move on. But buddy, like this is the topic. I don't know if it's bigger in terms of money. It's not in comparing to Warhammer, but in our hearts, StarCraft is a big topic.
Yeah, it's a big topic, and we are deeply engaged in the whole process.
Yes,
because as we said, we are painting some of the models for the Archon Studio,
and we've got finally some numbers. So
we have some numbers, we have some dates, we have some photos finally, because the Archon Studio announced during the live on YouTube 2 starter sets.
Yes,
It's the big one with Terran versus Zergs.
Zergs.
With the terrains, with the all accessories, as well as the Protoss starter set.
Yes, which will contain, I do believe, 6 zealots, 4 ranged units, 2 sentries,
and pylon,
and
the
a hero, right?
Yes.
So like also big starter.
And for the big starter, it will be 3 medics, 2 marauders,
Okay.
12 marines, Jim Raynor, and for the Zerg's Queen.
For the Zergs, we will probably lose ourselves in the numbers because it's the most like in numbers army, let's say. As you can hear, the Zergs are.
There will be 24 Zerglings.
Yeah, Zergs will be like the Horde army swarm. The Terrans are like mid in numbers of models, reaching the 1,000
and the Protoss are elite.
Yes, they are. They have tough to kill single models, but you don't have much to move with and secure objectives. Maybe we'll see about rule sets as well in the future. But
the pre-orders will open by the March 10th.
It's very very.
I bet end of the
February. We know also the prices. I don't know if it's much. It's not. If it's not, I think
for the Protoss is 109.
109 and 199 is for the whole box.
Yeah, for the big starter.
199. So USD dollars, of course.
And the big starter is a limited edition.
Yeah, it's called Founders Edition. It will be available only at pre-orders. After after the pre-orders, you'll have to buy the army. There will be probably army set or starters, something like that, but without heroes. And those will be limited as well to models, because right now in the starter set you're getting some terrain and the playmat to play.
Yeah.
So
and we have a roadmap till the end of the year so far.
Yes.
We will have some heavy support.
4 waves in the counting.
4 waves. You know a little bit more about it probably.
4 waves support, heavy support. So support, tanks or heavy hitters. Let's say like this.
By the June 26th.
June, but made those deadlines. But okay. Then wave 2, August. Psionics and heroes. So after the meta settles, they will release some psychic units. And more heroes, because we will get some heroes at start.
And we will have a narrative campaign.
Yes, the additional narrative campaign designed by Sam Pearson. So this is as well a big name, I do believe. Then wave 3 in October, Death from Above.
So the flyers,
like flying units and flying mechanics to the game will be added probably. And wave 4, the last, it will be like introducing the first expansion from StarCraft, which was the Brood War. So we'll get some Lurkers, we'll get Dark Templars, and so on, so on. If you played the original StarCraft,
I can't wait for the release of the Archon. This big blue Archon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's ultimate unit for the Protoss.
Yes.
And I bet that it is because the Archon Studio, they will make this model truly special.
And they will make this as their headliner in their everywhere, so maybe they'll incorporate this in logo. We'll see. But this is it from, dry info. This is it from the dry info. And the last thing, April/May, the pre-orders will be at our doorsteps. So So guys, springtime will be stomping the some Zerglings time.
And for sure, if you are interested in, you will be able to pre-order painted sets in our studio.
Course, like this is like the you don't have to buy the gray stuff. It won't be gray, actually. There will be blue and violet if in terms of the big starter, and Zergs will be no Zergs Protoss will be yellow.
Yeah.
So you don't have to buy blue, violet, yellow minis, but you can talk to us, and then we will do the order for you. We'll take those minis and we'll paint them, and you'll have them in your doorstep, not unpainted, but painted, because we are commissioning painting studio. Yay! So this is something that we are offering you in this term. Fully painted models.
Yeah. So if you are a collector, for example, and you love StarCraft and always wanted to have such beautiful models,
yes,
it's a good way to consider it.
I'm watching constantly the painting process right now, and come on, I would want to say and tell you more, but I can't.
Yeah, they're really cool.
But come on, we are working on those like painting schemes, and they are going to be so perfect for this game. Just wow, just wow. Let's move on, because
maybe it sounds cocky, but we are truly excited.
Yeah, truly excited and truly proud what we are doing here right now. So yeah, this is it. Dry news, dry info. We've got this checked. What do you think about this? Pre-order stuff, the Founders Edition, the numbers. I mean, the price. What do you think, Bart, about how Archon is handling this?
Separating it from my personal love for the Archon models, I think that the starters are in a really good price.
They are.
In comparison to what we have in Warhammer 40k, because let's be honest, it's a direct competition to 40k.
Even there are some.
It's different scale and stuff like this, but let's be honest, yeah.
Yeah,
it is a direct competition.
Someone called the Starcraft a Teemu version of Warhammer 40k in our comments, and come on, man, no, don't name this like this, because it's not Teemu version. It's completely different system, and I do believe very as well good written in the rule sets. What we've seen already, it's really good.
I have a plan to buy at least one starter for myself for each faction.
I will buy 2-player starter for sure.
I'm thinking about 2 copies.
Okay, just to make wave 2000 wave.
Just to make. Just to be able to play a bigger battle at the start. Of course, we will probably have a siege tank later for the big points and stuff like this. But for the first months,
those 2 starters will be enough. I think in the first.
I think that the more than enough even.
Yes.
But you know how it works. Yeah, we are
Switch
talking
units,
to the
meta is changing.
to the older players, so you know how it works. The more plastic, the better.
As well, and yeah, this is it.
I like the design. I'm not quite sure about the rules because I played only one test game on limited rules. So
it was 70%.
It is a big unknown for me. I'm quite sure that they decided to start open beta.
Yeah, there is open beta. 1,000 over 1,000 participants right now. But at the time of the MMA, so maybe right now it's way more. But I'm thinking about this open beta, how it works actually. So I do believe to play on those beta rule set, you need to be committed to run this on the single piece of paper, all right. It's so homebrew to play this game right now on this time. So you need to be really, really into this to actually test, and you need to have time for this.
I have big expectations for this game.
Yeah,
because it might be my alternative activation 40k.
Yes, yes. So not Teemu, but alternate 40. Yeah.
So time will tell. For sure, we will get back to this topic, the same as for the 11th edition, many times, because soon we'll be able to show you some models.
I will summarize this in one sentence. We are hyped. Archon Studio, please take our money. and this is it, right? Basically,
and deliver the good quality.
please deliver. Yes, please deliver. Please
don't screw it.
Please be good for us players and collectors. So we've got only other news to cover right now. So from outside what we've have been talking about for the last, from our perspective, hour, there will be maybe less on the podcast.
First news: new models for the Strange Crusade in plastic are coming. I believe 3 new boxes.
Okay, I haven't been up to date with Strange Crusade, but it's good, it's growing, and so we will see plastic boxes.
Yeah, I expect that they will have the full range of 4 factions in plastic with all basic expansions till the end of 26.
Okay, so that's good. That's good. Four factions to choose from. I do believe you actually painted something right now.
Yes, I believe we have one set in our web store right now.
Ah, yeah, this is it. So yeah, Trench Crusade it is. Always, we are keeping it on the pulse. There was some controversy, but I do believe the controversy, going with the quitting from the printing to the boxed models, plastic box models. Some people try to, make some allegations. Why are you quitting 3D printing and you're go
I think
box
that
sets?
it's more about the licensing than 3D printing.
One thing, and I think it's trying to generate a bad noise.
I'm a subscriber to newsletter because I bucket the campaign, and they had some troubles with 3D printing because they worked with third party printer farm, and they had troubles with quality.
Okay, so, and if you cannot deliver the quality by 3D printing, you're going to plastic. It's as simple as it is. And I do believe some people trying to generate negative noise behind the very successful project, which Trench Crusade
Of course,
is.
time will tell if it is a correct way for them.
Yeah,
but I cross my fingers. I really like the topic. I'm not playing yet. But I'm thinking about the collecting.
2 of our painters actually
started.
We need to ask them about stuff.
At least 2 of our painters, and the third one is thinking about it, and I'm also thinking about it.
Okay.
So
let's jump back for Warhammer for a second, because Warhammer did something, from the verge of miniatures, not directly tied to miniatures and to releases. So we are not finished with Games Workshop yet. They dropped a major policy update, and they disregarded usage of AI, artificial intelligence.
Right now our podcast will be top high because we
talk about AI.
We talk about AI, so the algorithm will love us.
Right.
And we will have 50 listeners.
Freak what I have done. The short version, the AI is banned, and the longer version is that the CEO, Kevin Roundtree, how this is called, I do believe it's read like this, Kevin Roundtree said, and I don't believe that Games Workshop CEO it came from the mouth of Games Workshop CEO, but talented and passionate individuals that make Warhammer their rich, evocative IP, that are hobbies, and we all love to respect them as a human creators. Sounds good, and you can, we can.
I'm watching at your Black Templar Codex cover.
Yes, yes, I do believe. I don't know. I bought this bad Codex cover because the limited edition was sold when I entered the Warhammer store. So I've got the Holy Shovelman on my shelf right now.
But it's good. It's okay.
Good. It's okay. I do believe it's okay. I think the more AI crap in our hobby, the less happy we will be. And this is my opinion. In terms of
on the other hand, I would like to avoid the witch hunt.
Yeah, this is as well
because at the end of the day, it is a tool. Also,
every company uses AI right now. I do believe every company uses in some way of AI. Look, you're using generative imaging on Photoshop.
Yes.
You want to erase the background.
Yes.
is it AI or not?
Yeah,
You're using or not?
it's a shady space.
Yeah, it's like it's unregistered in any way space. Like there are no rules in this space. So if I will ask ChatGPT or
Yeah,
get Gemini,
and for example, if someone from GW is working using, I don't know, Copilot or something like this,
let's say like this, yeah, or
is
like
it is it
AI
work involved
assistant,
AI or not?
AI assistant for his personal calendar.
Yeah,
Or like I'm asking ChatGPT or Gemini, I'm asking, hey, can you check the grammar for me because it's
yeah,
not my native
spell
language?
checking, yeah.
Spell check, or like you can like do crazy crap when you're writing, bulking the text as a copywriter. I can say like this, you cannot get every
Yeah,
error.
I believe that they are talking about the creative part of the work.
Yeah, so images, models,
Yeah.
right? This will be great. I do believe the CEO said that he's not banning his people from using AI at all, because maybe he said he's not an AI person as well in that interview, but um, they he says he needs to check this and wait for the on the updated version of the models which way the AI stuff will go, basically. So yeah, creative, no, but they're not banning this usage from everything and every space. So I think it's very all right way to get a policy with an AI in your business. And
Yeah, and we
that's
will
it.
see how it will work for them.
But you have to admit, it's in the lore terms, it's so fitting Dark Age of technology and stuff. Yes, this is it. Let's
That's
move on. Conquest, new models again for Weaver Courts. Contest, as I said before on some of their podcasts, they are making those army with Weaver Courts, which are spring, autumn, winter themed units. And right now, the I hope I will read this good.
Cottage Hunters.
Scottish Hunters are like autumn themed, so they are having the leaves or the colors of the falling leaves on them, and these are units for ambush, built to to run on the flanks. 12 in the box, and they are very very nice.
Yes, this conquest is constantly around because I'm hearing about the new releases. Sometimes we are painting something for this
People are
conquest.
playing it.
I hope that they will finally reach the break-even point. I mean, jump into the, I will say, mainstream of the wargaming, because they deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve it because the models are awesome, in my opinion.
Models are awesome. The policy is quite good. The pricing is solid.
It's all right. And the factions are so like different. Everyone can find something in it for them. So if they will hit ever mainstream, I don't know. It's I have Conquest on the same shelf in my brain as Warcrow and Infinity. People have the niche for this game. There is a niche for every system, and there are people who actually love it, play it, and I don't know what they can do to bring this into mainstream, because in my opinion, Weaver Courts are not an army to present for a wider audience. It's very specific.
It's probably a topic for another conversation.
Probably.
But let's
move on. Yeah,
we are living in the golden age of wargaming right now. We have so many options.
The next option, if you don't like fantasy or imaginary stuff, you can grab as well Flames of War. So smaller scale for the World War II battles, so you can make huge battles World War II. So if you haven't, if you wanted always to bring some World War II on your tabletop, now is a great moment to do this, because the Battlefront is taking us back to 1940.
Yeah, early war
with 2 new starter sets. So Maginot Line, of course, Germans versus French people. There will be a lot of tanks in this starter set. French Samoa and Hotchkiss tanks trying to stop a wave of German panzers. So yeah, this is it. if you want to replay the history and see if you can actually stop the German advance, you can try the second.
Or push the allies to the sea in Dunkirk.
Yes.
And the last topic is atomic mass games and their constant flow of releases for the Star Wars Legion.
Yeah, they are not stopping. Do you remember when we are speaking about the fact that we asked somewhere about if the Legion, if their recent updates were one thing, or if they will move forward, full force into the system.
They
They
are pushing a lot of releases right now, but I still don't see the plan for this game.
It feels chaotic. This does it, right? Yeah.
Like, okay, let's do all the models and let's see what will happen.
Yeah.
I really hope they will finally find a way, but I think that AMG is quite hard spot right now with all their games. Right now.
With Shatterpoint as well.
With Shatterpoint as well, with Marvel 3's Protocol as well.
They are running out of the ideas, in my opinion, in terms of miniatures and stuff. Of course, they have in Star Wars Shatterpoint, they have a field where they can move, which is a new trilogy, as we talked about it. Yeah, it's not a good way to run in our opinion, but
I really hope that they will find this thrill to create something new, something interesting in these games.
Yes.
I have all the Shatterpoint models, and I have all them painted, and I totally love this game, and I hope that the new releases won't be a reskin of the old releases.
We'll see where it will come. But again, if you're playing Star Wars Legion, you will get probably solid wave of reinforcements for basically every system. So this is it.
Thank you for listening. Bye.
I was thinking you will tell something more. Okay, people, thank you very much for being with us today. It was James for you and
Bart for me is for
which he already said bye, and I will say this. Bye, beautiful people, and see you next month. Bye.